And as we know, previously luxury marketers, they are doubting whether to accept e-commerce. However, nowadays, luxury online retailers such as Net-a-Porter and luxury brands such as Armani, they already sell luxury products online. So now the problem is how to go digital, how to use e-commerce. And a recent online marketing strategy called personalization is considered to be effective. And what is personalization? Generally speaking, personalization displays personal relevant contents to individuals. So for example, as you can see on the left hand of the slide, it's a newsletter from an online cosmetic website called Ici Paris. And you can see my name, Shubin, was mentioned in this newsletter. And this is one example of personalization. And on the right-hand side, you can see, so I have checked some luxury products online, and later, several days later, when I log on Facebook, I saw the exact same shoes on that advertisement. So this is also one kind of personalization, but it used my surfing behavior to personalize the ad. So this study, we will focus on the effectiveness of personalization for luxury brands. Instead of merely investigating the effectiveness of personalization, we also want to know how personalization works. In this case, we try to figure out the underlying mechanism of personalization. Luxury brands always perceive as far away, distant, and sometimes even aloft. And is this a good thing for luxury brands? And is a highest distance between the consumer and the luxury brand a good thing for luxury brands? And talking about psychological distance, we need to mention the contextual level theory. This theory is about the relationship between distance and the information processing. And since a smaller psychological distance can enhance consumers' trust belief, so we expect, as for luxury brands, personalization leads to lower psychological distance and in turn leads to higher attitude towards the ad and purchase intention. We conducted 2 studies. So for the first study, we manipulated personalization by using the recipient's name. However, we observed no main effect of personalization on psychological distance, attitude towards the ad, and purchase intention. However, we observed a 2-way interaction effect on psychological distance. So as you can see on this graph, in the Netherlands, personalization can reduce the psychological distance greatly, but not in China. And then we conduct our second study. And in these studies, we use another form of personalization, which is by checking users' online behavior. And some people also call it targeting. So we can see personalization can reduce psychological distance, lead to higher attitude towards the ad, and lead to higher purchase intention. And we also found a mediation effect of personalization through psychological distance on attitude towards the ad and purchase intention. And we also observe interaction effect on psychological distance and attitude towards the ad. And also a smaller psychological distance may not be a bad thing. So luxury brand is not necessary to always to keep a really distance from the consumers. Sometimes they can use social media to build up a closer relationship with the consumer. And maybe it's also a good thing for them. And also, of course, we have some limitation in these studies. We only focus on 2 cultures. So future research may also include more cultures when investigating the effectiveness. And also, we use a fictitious brand. On one hand, we avoid the pre-existence brand knowledge. But on the other hand, we cannot represent the reality truly.